It was under a great sycamore known as a plane tree that Hippocrates is said to have developed the foundations of modern medicine and later shared it with the students who had gathered around. Following him, beneath the same canopy, came Socrates, Plato, and Aristotle, who taught that in addition to practical medicine, careful thought could help cure the ills of man. So it was under this legendary plane tree that both medicine and classical philosophy were born, along with the notion that the health of a community can only be as strong as the health of the people living within it. I'm Brian Williams. It's my honor as a member of this community to give you a personal tour of each and every branch of an absolutely spectacular 21st century plane tree of our very own, taking root right here in Fairfield County. The new Stamford Hospital will be the boldest, most sophisticated public health initiative ever undertaken in Fairfield County. A project that will create a world-class regional health center to ensure that Connecticut's most vibrant and fastest-growing urban center has state-of-the-art facilities across the entire health continuum for generations to come. From every perspective, the hospital will exemplify the operating philosophy of patient-centered care, whose namesake is that original plane tree. Conceived with community involvement and in collaboration with neighborhood development initiatives from charter oak communities, the new hospital campus is part of the wider plan to revitalize the entire area. Multiple entry points to a tree-lined inner beltway will ensure easy traffic flow while guiding visitors to roundabout drop-offs. At the spectacular new main entrance, visitors will be greeted by a soaring concourse that mirrors the grandeur of the hospital's Tully Health Center, with a design that is sustainable, carbon efficient, comforting, and easy to navigate. Local stone, water features, and floor-to-ceiling windows will bring the restorative properties of the outdoors inside. Fireplaces in waiting areas, other thoughtful touches as well, will create an environment in which the healing process includes not just the body, but also the mind and spirit. The plane tree philosophy also means making emergencies more manageable, not just for hospital staff, but for patients and families as well. That's why Stamford Hospital's new design will include a 52,000 square foot emergency and trauma center in which all diagnostic and treatment areas are located in a single comprehensive facility. Multiple entrances will speed patients to a simplified registration process and on to dedicated areas for adults, children, and behavioral health patients, making a visit to the trauma center a lot less traumatic. Relaxing seating areas for adults will be framed with natural stone, sculpted glass, and all the comfort that plenty of sunshine can provide. Children will be rapidly received in a department created just for them, with their own waiting area, treatment rooms, even their own doctors and nurses who are specially credentialed to treat children. The pediatric department was conceived by these specialists themselves to maximize efficiency, patient visibility, and to keep equipment hidden yet close at hand. Crucially, the number of treatment rooms in the new emergency department will increase from 21 to 48. Each private room will almost double in size, so vital equipment can be brought directly to the patient. Ambulances will now arrive at a dedicated entrance, so those with minor injuries aren't exposed to those arriving with major ones. The Advanced Trauma Center will include 4 large specialty suites for triage, trauma, and urgent care designed especially to treat multiple trauma cases, with one especially for children. Each will be equipped with the latest resuscitative, diagnostic, and operative systems. To bring a level of care to Fairfield County that simply doesn't exist right now, the new Stamford Hospital calls for 12 state-of-the-art operating rooms that are 50% larger than current ORs. Some will be purpose-designed for surgical specialties, including cardiac, neurosurgery, and orthopedics. Devised to marry the best equipment with the best doctors, these rooms will feature digital monitoring, 360-degree imaging, and minimally invasive operating systems. The most advanced treatment methodologies will also be part of the new cardiac cath labs, where successful interventions of strokes, arrhythmias, and heart attacks are measured in minutes. These labs will help us continue to excel in the critical door-to-balloon treatment time, which already consistently outpaces national benchmarks. At the core of the new design, the idea of personalizing, humanizing, and demystifying the healthcare experience for patients as well as families. Nowhere will that be more apparent than in the ICU. Here, everything families confront will be thoughtfully considered. There will be computers and stock kitchenettes so family members and friends can stay informed and nourished without having to leave the premises, and most especially their loved ones. In the new unit, you'll see ample space because each room will be sized and equipped so that most treatments can occur on-site or at bedside. The 24 rooms themselves will be large enough to also accommodate the important role that family plays in a loved one's recovery. The final component of the new Stamford Hospital will be its multi-level patient tower. There will be 36 rooms on each of 5 floors, with each floor separated into distinct areas and each with its own nurses station. In keeping with the hospital's aggressive approach to safety and infectious disease containment, all of the rooms will be private, with each having its own bathroom and shower. They will all have the latest technologies. They'll be spacious, windowed rooms in which every detail has been thoughtfully conceived to help patients heal better and faster. Stamford Hospital is our family hospital. It's where our 2 children were born. And with construction of the new hospital underway, I know a future is being created in which the highest level of care will be there for my grandchildren and great-grandchildren as well. As we're all well aware, life begins in hospitals, it often ends in hospitals, and in between, we try to avoid hospitals as best we can. But we live our lives hoping one day we'll get a chance, get an opportunity as great as this one, to help to create something that will touch the lives of so many of our fellow citizens. Together and with significant support, we can make this happen. We can touch the lives of an entire community. So on behalf of everyone at Stamford Hospital, thank you for considering this vital endeavor.